Hi guys, it's Ksenia. Welcome back to my channel. So I know that I went MIA once again. I made a little community tab post and I kind of updated it, you guys, because I felt really bad. But as you can tell by my new background, this is my new apartment. I recently just finished organizing everything. It literally took me like over a week because there was just so much stuff and it was really overwhelming trying to figure out where everything was gonna go. But I think I'm like mostly done with everything. We still have to like hang up a couple pictures and just like, you know, those finishing touches. And you know what they say, like a house is never really done, and that's kind of like the case. But I do for the most part like the setup of everything right now. I get to film like in a bunch of different spots, so I feel like this will be kind of like my main area since this is where most of my stuff is at. By the way, I've been asked so many times to do a perfume collection, a body spray collection, and all of that, and I will do that. So that will be coming at some point. It's going to be a very lengthy video, so I hope you guys are ready for it. So I just wanted to update you guys on everything, but as I said in my community tab post, in case some of you missed that, I will be posting every other day, and I'm really excited for it. With all that being said, today I'm going to share with you guys the brand new collection that just dropped recently at Bath & Body Works. So that includes this one right here. Now I'm really bad with like the names of all these collections. Like I don't really keep up like that. I don't know. I know that this is part of like a spring collection. I think it's like spring brunch collection, and there was actually five in this range, but the other one wasn't at my store, which was coconut cream pie. But even if it was at my store, I wouldn't have picked it up just because it's already in my collection from like the previous times that they've released it. They just re-released it in this packaging now. So if coconut cream pie was a scent that you really liked, now it's available again. So I'm going to be reviewing those and letting you guys know my thoughts, but I also have white t-shirt, Gingham love, and that's it. I also picked up Sunshine Mimosa, which is really random, but we'll talk about it. Before we get into this review, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and turn your post notifications on, and let's get into this. Oh, I almost dropped my entire ring light. Okay, so I'm going to get started with the brunch collection because I was most excited for this. I kept seeing some like spoilers in different websites, but it took a while for it to actually go onto the Bath & Body website, and it also took a while for it to show up in my stores. So when it finally did, I picked everything up. I have some thoughts, so let's start off with whipped berry meringue. So you guys know I'm in love with anything berry scented, and I picked this up. I thought I would really love it because it just sounded right up my alley, but then people started saying that this is a repackage of a scent that I already own, which is Boardwalk Taffy, as well as Cotton Candy Clouds, which came out in the summer 2021 SAS, which I did not pick up because I thought that they were very similar, so I just picked up Boardwalk Taffy. And after smelling it, I can definitely confirm they are indeed dupes. This is a really beautiful scent. It's very sweet, exactly what you would think coming out of a name like Boardwalk Taffy. It's just like a kind of cotton candy, a little bit of berry, like sponge sugar, whipped vanilla, like very creamy, sugary, sweet scent. But after trying out whipped berry meringue, they smell identical. The only thing I will say, the smell is the same, but in my opinion, I do feel like whipped berry meringue is a lot more potent than Boardwalk Taffy. Boardwalk Taffy is very sweet, but it's not super strong. It's not like a super projecting scent. It kind of just sits really close to the skin, whereas this one, I do feel like projects a little bit more. So whipped berry meringue has fresh berries, whipped sugar, and fluffy vanilla. And the reason why everybody has compared this to Boardwalk Taffy is because they have the exact same notes. So it's literally a repackage of Boardwalk Taffy, but I do feel like this is just a little stronger. Same scent, just a teensy bit more stronger, at least to my nose. I'm still kind of like on the fence about it. I don't really know if I'm going to keep it just because I already have that. And honestly, ever since moving into this new place, when I was organizing all my stuff, I just realized how much stuff that I had. I got rid of so much stuff because it was just like almost weighing down on me, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna like get rid of things before I add to my collection. And so I feel like this is a perfect example of me not adding to my collection things that I already have. So I do think that this will go back to the store. just because I'm perfectly fine with having Boardwalk Taffy. Not because this is a bad scent by any means, but for me, since I already pretty much have it in my collection, I don't really want to have a duplicate of it, so that will be going back. Now, let's go to the next scent. So, I picked up this whole collection simply because I wanted to review it all for you guys, but if it was just me going to the store, like shopping for myself and what I would like, I'm going to be honest, this was probably not one that I would have picked up for myself because these are just not my favorite kind of scents. It's a nice scent, it's pretty, and I do like it, but they're not my favorite. So this one is Bubbly Rosé. Now, I am a pretty big fan of Champagne Toast, and I'm okay with that scent, but I feel like it's not my favorite type of scent. Like, I'm not really into super sparkly, kind of tangy, fresher scents. It's still really sweet, but you know what I mean? Like, it has that, like, bubbly, like, boozy type of scent, and this is kind of like along the same lines as Champagne Toast. So if you do like Champagne Toast, odds are you're probably like this. And even when I picked it up, the girl at the store told me, like, if you like Champagne Toast, this is definitely going to be like a love for you. Bubbly Rosé has notes of pink sparkling rosé, sweet blood orange, and splash of cranberry. I believe Champagne Toast also has some form of citrus in it, which gives it like that tanginess, and then mixed with that champagne, it's like this tangy, bubbly, kind of sour sweet type of scent. And this one is pretty much in that same scent family. It's definitely super pretty. It's just, again, as I keep saying, I'm trying to just be way more strict about the things that I keep in my collection so that my collection doesn't get like super ridiculous. Although I do really like this scent, it's not a scent where I feel like, oh my god, I don't already own that in my collection. You can definitely smell that bubbly rosé. Like, it almost like straight up smells like champagne, like rosé. It's really boozy smelling, this one. Like a fruity cocktail. It's also very sweet, so that's another plus if you like sweet scents. But for me, again, this will be going back. So now we're down to my last two scents of the brunch collection, which are Pear Creme Brulee and Peach Prosecco Macaroon. When this whole collection came out, these were the scents that I was the most excited about because they just sounded right up my alley. You guys know I love the gourmands. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Pear Creme Brulee. By the way, I should have already mentioned this. The packaging on all of these scents is to die for. I really think that this is like one of their best packaging. It just looks so cute, kind of has like this vintage vibe. It's just really appealing with like the gold accents and these like really pretty pastels. It's obviously super spring themed. Okay, so let's talk about Pear Creme Brulee. I feel like most people were really excited about this, and I think this was a hit with most people, especially if you love gourmand scents. Has notes of baked pear, caramelized sugar, and whipped cream. Simply reading those notes before I even had the chance to smell the scent, I was like, I'm going to love that. And I love it. That pear really comes through when you first spray this out. It's almost like a really juicy, fresh, like realistic pear. Nothing synthetic about this at all. But then you get like this cookie aspect. It's almost as if you mixed like Christmas cookies or sugared snickerdoodle, like those type of like really gourmand cookie type of scents, like that really warm baked goods type scent. It's almost as if you mix that with like a really fresh pear. That's exactly what you get. I don't know if this exactly smells like a creme brulee. This to me smells like a pear cookie, but it's so freaking good. It's so warm, it's so sweet, it's so decadent. Definitely the most gourmand out of this entire collection, and I really love this. Like, I love this, and I have a perfect scent pairing of this with another scent, a perfume, but that'll be an upcoming video. I'm gonna do a scent layering video. I've promised you guys a scent layering video for so long, and I bring it up in every single video and then I just don't do it. It'll be out eventually because I really need to do that, but I found like the perfect scent layering with this scent, and it is just a match made in heaven. Like, I straight up smell like a snack, so I cannot wait to share that with you guys. This is definitely a winner. And then the last scent out of the brunch collection is Peach Prosecco Macaroon. So when I first saw this collection, after just seeing the notes and the names of all of them, I definitely thought Pear Creme Brulee would have been my favorite. And this one I also thought would have been one I really enjoyed because peach, prosecco, macaroon. Not so much the prosecco part, just because, as I said about the bubbly rosé, I'm not super into like that boozy, tangy, alcoholic scent. And so that's why I was like, that sounds really good, but I don't know how I feel about the mixture of prosecco in there. But peach macaroon, like, here's my card, like, take it. One thing about all of these scents, they do not smell synthetic at all. Whatever the name is, whatever the fruit is specifically, it's like so realistic to the fruit. It's almost as if that fruit is like in front of you. Like the pear creme brulee literally smells like a juicy, fresh, ripe pear. And this one literally smells like the most brightest, freshest, juicy, delicious peach that you eat on like a really hot summer day. The fragrance notes for this are peach prosecco, vanilla cream, and macaroon cookie. It starts out very peachy, fruity, fresh in the beginning, like super peachy, and I love it. But then it does have like a creamy aspect to it. This doesn't necessarily smell super gourmand like pear creme brulee, Christmas cookies. It doesn't smell like cookies, like that type of gourmand. This smells more like a gourmand in a sense that like it's so fresh, creamy, like peaches and cream is what this smells like. People have said that this smells like the peach rings. That's exactly what this smells like. And I don't honestly really smell that prosecco in here, which I'm okay with. I definitely would say that these are like my top two. I don't know if I can really pick. I really like them both equally for different reasons because they are so different. These are definitely staying in my collection because I don't have anything like them. I thought that this one would be the best in a shower gel because as a shower gel, I really love like kind of fresher scents like this. I feel like they're really refreshing and just make you feel clean. And this peach one smells insane. I haven't yet gotten a chance to use it in the shower, but I cannot wait. After I film this video, this will definitely be my next used shower gel because this smells incredible. Next up, let's talk about Gingham Love. They had this in the stores like for a while, and I kept going to it. I would smell it and I'll be like, I think I have something like that in my collection, but I cannot for the life of me realize what this reminds me of. So please, if you guys picked up Gingham Love or you smelled it in the stores and you know which scent this smells like I know for sure this is like either a repackage or it smells really similar to another Bath & Body Works scent because I swear I have smelled this before. And so that's why I didn't pick it up for the longest time until I realized I'll be making this video. Then I wanted to get it just so that I could review it for you. I'm not really a fan of the original Gingham, the one in the blue packaging, because it doesn't really fit within my scent profile. Like I don't really love super clean laundry, fresh scents like that one. I feel like that scent is like the epitome of that type of scent family. But I recently tried Gingham Gold, the gold one that came out, and it was so good and it was so sweet. Definitely right up my alley. Had nothing to do with the original Gingham. This one, I don't know if you guys agree, but I do feel like this one has a hint of the original in it, but with a lot of sweetness added. Like it still has like a little bit of like that laundry clean scent, but added with like a little bit of berries. This is sugared red berries, blushing freesia, and rose meringue. I do feel like that blushing freesia is kind of what gives it like that laundry aspect because it's very like it definitely has a little bit of freshness, but the sugared red berries definitely give it like a berry aspect. The rose meringue, it's kind of rosy, like it's a little bit of everything. It's fruity, it's floral, it's sweet, it's fresh. It's really nice. I really like it, and I feel like this is pretty perfumey. I'm kind of on the fence about if I want to return this one or not because I actually do enjoy it, but at the same time I'm like, I definitely have a scent like that. It's like actually frustrating me, the fact that I cannot pinpoint what this smells like, but it's a really pretty scent. It's a very like romantic scent. I think this is meant to be like a Valentine's scent, and I definitely think it fits perfectly into that kind of category because it's definitely like a fruity, flirty, girly type of scent, and it's really pretty. So that is Gingham Love. Let's talk about one of my favorite scents. So I promised myself I would not do this year because I just, like I said throughout this whole video, I need to just declutter my collection and I need to like downsize a bit because I just don't want my collection to get out of hand. But with this scent I had to do it because wow. This is white t-shirt. Now, me liking this scent contradicts everything that I've ever said on my channel, which is that I don't like clean laundry scents. But there's something about this scent, and I think I know what it is, because after reading the notes, I kind of realized why I really like this. So this is Crisp Pear Fresh White T-shirt. I don't know how that's a note, like, okay. Lavender Cloud, Clean Musk, and Soft Sandalwood. Can you guys guess what part of this I really like? It's definitely that soft sandalwood. I'm a sucker for like woody type of scents. Even if I don't really like a type of scent, mix it up with like a woody aspect and it takes that scent from like me hating it to I actually kind of like this. And that's kind of like this for me, but I don't hate this at all. I freaking love it. Obviously, I got 2. White t-shirt has been a scent that I've always wanted to get my hands on because people have been talking about this since the beginning of time, since the beginning of me getting into Bath & Body Works. I've always heard people say that white t-shirt is so good, and I believe they discontinued it and now it's back out in like this new packaging. I think that this is limited edition. I don't freaking know. When I went into the store and I picked this scent up, everybody was like flocked to this scent. And even the workers were like, we've been selling so much of this today, because it was the day that they had just put it out. And she was just telling me how everybody loves this scent. And it's just so good. This scent is the epitome of a clean, fresh out the shower scent. Like, I know that obviously not everybody's gonna love the same type of scent that I do, but I also do know that a lot of you guys that watch me love the same type of scents that I do. That's why you watch me. But this scent, for those of you that do not like sweet scents, this is amazing. Like, those of you that like clean, no fuss type of scents, like you just like to smell clean and fresh all day, this is your scent. And this actually lasts on me. Now, I do drown myself in it, but it lasts, especially if you mix it up with a nice perfume. And I feel like this scent is so not fussy. I think this mixes with just about every perfume ever. Like, it's so neutral, I would say, but I don't want that to kind of sound like it's boring, because it's really not. It's so beautiful and clean, but it's kind of like a neutral scent to where you can build up on it with just about any scent. You could add a sweet scent to this, you could add a fruity scent to this, you could add another fresh scent and mix it up. Like, this just mixes with just about every scent ever, and I've paired it up with so many perfumes and it smells so freaking good with every single one, which is why I got 2, because I don't know how long this will be out for. If they had the lotions out for this, I would have definitely picked up the lotion as well. Definitely smells like fresh, clean linen, like laundry, but there's something to it. There's like a little kick that I really like. This is kind of unisex, so it just kind of goes with everybody's chemistry. Everyone that I've talked to about that scent loves it. So many people that have reviewed it on Bath & Body Works. So many people that have reviewed it on YouTube have told me that they love it. So that's just a 10 out of 10. Right, and then the last scent, this is super random. I honestly don't even know why I picked this up, but I picked it up. This is Sunshine Mimosa. I picked up Sunshine Mimosa like a long time ago, and then I returned it because after having it for a while, I wasn't using it and I was like, I just don't really care for this. And I picked it up again because when I was in the store and I smelled this, I really liked it again. And even now spraying it out, it smells nice, but now I'm like iffy about it again. So I really need to like make up my mind. I'm the most like indecisive person when it comes to some scents. Now, most scents I'm like, okay, I really like that, and it's like forever in my collection. There's certain scents that I'm like, I cannot decide whether I hate them or I love them. And I feel like that's the case with this one. But to be honest, now, like having this home, smelling this again, wearing this again, I'm like more so leaning on the don't love it. I don't hate it, but I'm like, I'm just not gonna wear that. Like, it's kind of like boring to me. It's really nice. I know that when this first came out, a lot of people loved it, because I feel like a lot of people really love Bath & Body Works like champagne-y type scents, and this one is another one. I mean, Sunshine Mimosa. It's like a bubbly, tangy citrus mixed with like a champagne aspect. It's bright bubbly champagne and fresh citrus, like literally what I just said. It's like fresh and fruity and kind of tangy, which is not really my vibe, so I don't know why I picked this up, but I guess smelling it in store, it smelled really good, and now having it home, like, no, that's going back. Even though it's a pretty scent, it's just not for me. My favorite scents out of this video were these 3, my top 3 that I'm keeping, white t-shirt, pear creme brulee, and peach prosecco macaroon. Definitely win for sure. Even though I didn't hate any of the scents from this collection or from any of these collections that I picked up, I didn't hate them, but I just don't really see myself wearing them. Like, these are definitely my top 3. As I said, I'm trying to be more strict with the scents that I keep in my collection. I'm just basically trying to have things that I really, really love, not just like. Those are my thoughts on the new scents that have come out in Bath & Body Works. Let me know if new scents have come out ever since. I have not gone to Bath & Body Works in a while. Like I said, I've been so busy with just taking care of the house, organizing, and just moving. So let me know if anything new has come out. I know that they were bringing out products like every single time I was going, I would see something new. Also, in this same collection, they also came out with coconut cotton something. I don't know what the name is. I'll put it up right here. And I did smell that, but definitely not for me. That's the difference when I say I don't like laundry scents. That's what I mean. And then mixed with the coconut, I'm just not really a fan of coconut. And when I sprayed that on me, I definitely smelled the coconut mixed with like a laundry scent. It was just kind of giving me a headache, even just spraying it in store, not even wearing it throughout the day. Definitely sticking with white t-shirt. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now that you know my thoughts on all of these scents, let me know your thoughts. What did you guys end up picking up out of the new scents? Let me know in the comments. But that is it for me today. Please subscribe to my channel and turn your post notifications on, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!